Thank you so much for being here today. As a lot of our Mondays are, this is a contemplative Monday. I'm so grateful for Umer coming today. I've only heard music. I haven't met you in person, so I'm very, very excited and thankful that you accepted the invitation. And I'm so thankful to you, Ian, also for accepting the invitation to do a meditation on this very important Buddhist day. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Today is, in some Buddhist traditions, recognized as Bodhi Day, which is the day that the Buddha achieved enlightenment. And in my tradition, which is Soto Zen, that's celebrated by sitting and meditating for many hours and many days. And yeah, so I want to offer a few minutes of some guided meditation, and I think Alyssa will also join and wants to share a story of Buddha's enlightenment. But I'll just invite you right now to settle into your seats. And, you know, part of the Buddha's enlightenment story is that when he was assailed by all these forces of Mara trying to prevent him from reaching enlightenment and saving all beings from suffering, he reached down and touched the earth, and that is what helped him to resist the forces of malevolence. So as you're sitting today, and as you listen to the music today from Umer, just feel into the support of earth and holding you in every moment. The sounds of the earth reaching you wherever you may be. Feel that support that is given without you having to earn it. It's simply available if you are willing to receive. As you move through your day, this feeling of support always given by the earth, in which you can offer back to the earth and all of living beings. May it move you through your day with a heart of peace, love, and of deep joy.
Bodhi Day. I'd love to share a piece from the South Asian Sufi repertoire that speaks to what I understand to be one of the most fundamental concepts behind having a meditation practice, which is simply the ability to notice and stay with how we possibly don't like half of our basic experience, and we'd like to make it stop or go somewhere else from it. Except that half of our basic experience has no solution. It's baked into our life that at some point we feel fear or we feel pain, and meditation is an invitation to notice how we don't want to and how it still doesn't get solved. And this piece essentially says that if in case of staying with the intensity of emotions, we might like to practice silence, because when we do so, we find an open-ended place that has no conceptual answer or solution. We find our heart. And the heaviness or the intensity, whether it's out of joy or pain, that we find there might bring tears to our eyes. And then the fundamental idea, the nugget in this piece says that if those tears flow, we will do so well to wear them as if they were jewelry. We would adorn ourselves in our tears, in our gift of emotions. And finally, that when we have enough practice in doing so, we find that there is no fundamental difference between joy and pain and fear and regret and shame and guilt and transcendence. They're all just the rising of energy that falls away. It's all impermanent. It's here for a while and then it's gone. Asamu कुछ नहीं कहना Bye. ni sa ni re ni sa. कुछ नहीं कहना ए तेरे बूहे बाल सजन लजपाल तेरे मैं कुजिया केड़ कम दी हम हो कुछ नहीं कहना तेरे बूहे आगना पाके अखां विच पाके ਅੱਖਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੰਝੂਆਂ ਦਾ ਗਹਿਣਾ ਹੈ ਤੇਰੇ ਬੂਹੇ ਆਗਣਾ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ The next piece I'll share is from the 14th century. The medieval South Asian, India, present-day Pakistan repertoire, and engaging with the essence of these writings is essentially engaging with the essence of human experience as it continues to unfold anywhere, regardless of background, time, place, religion. One of the radical insights from the process of observing meditation is that we can't really know anything conceptually, but we are free to experience it for ourselves. So, you think something is going to be good, but you don't know. You think something's going to be bad, but you don't know. And over we find that any semblance of control that we think we have actually doesn't exist. But the radical insight is that it's possible to relax into that without fixing anything, without trying to reach for whatever we come up with as different forms of babysitting ourselves through life. That in fact it's perfectly okay to be this unsafe, to be this fearful, to be in this much pain. And if we let ourselves feel that, then it creates more space for the real experience of our fundamental state, which is joyful. Not always happy, but joyful. And so these lyrics speak to that. It's around the idea of color as it represents an emotional state. So if one is in a state of union with their essence, which informs them how they're no different from anybody else, in the Sufi idea of the essential ordinary human experience, I am you and you are me, and the rest is just details, what we look like, where we come from, what we believe in, completely details. But the experience of life is the same for all of us. We hurt, we rejoice, we require reverence, we laugh at jokes, we complain about people, we feel pain and regret and shame and guilt and everything in between. And so we're no different. And so if one is in touch with that, that is a state of colorfulness. And if one is alienated from that and lost in the noise of distinction and categorization and difference, then that is a state of colorlessness. And so the poet says that when the guiding force or the object of my devotion returns to my life, then the color returns to my life. So the color is back. And it resolves this longing, this long state of waiting in a state of alienation or colorlessness. And so the piece is called today, There is Color Again, Aaj Rang Hai. badesu. Ades badesu mein ढूंढी फिरी हूँ देश बदेश में देश बदेश में ढूंढी फिरी हूँ मोह तोरा मोहे मोह तोरा रंग मन भायो मोह तोरा तो रंग मन बायो ऐसो रंग और ऐसो रंग और नाही देखूं ऐसो रंग और नाही देखूं काहीं भी मतो ऐसो रंग निजामुद्दीन आलिया निजामुद्दीन आलिया जग उच्चियारो निजामुद्दीन आलिया जग उच्चियारो जग उच्चियारो जगत उच्चियारो Gama pani ni sa ni ra ni sa मैं तो जब देखूं मोरे संग मैं तो जब देखूं मोरे संग रंग आज रंग है आज रंग है आज रंग है आज आज रंग है रंग रंग है आहे रंग आहे रंग रंग मोरे ख्वाजा मोरे ख्वाजा के रंग आज रंग है मोहे पीर पायो निजामुद्दीन वालिया मोहे पीर पायो निजामुद्दीन आलिया मोहे पीर पायो अलाउद्दीन आलिया मोहे पीर पायो कुतुबुद्दीन आलिया मोहे पीर पायो फरीदुद्दीन आलिया मोहे पीर पायो दातागंज बख्श आलिया आलिया मोहे पीर पायो निजामुद्दीन आलिया निजामुद्दीन आलिया अलाउद्दीन आलिया मैं तो जब देखूं मैं तो जब देखूं मोरे संग है रंग आज रंग है आज रंग है ये आज रंग है Thank you so much for having me. I'll just end with like the only thing I can authoritatively, to some extent, speak from is, I suppose, my own experience. And one of the things that I have found useful is to remember that we are a breathing body, and a lot of feelings or whatever it is that one might encounter on any given day, it's just really wonderful to remember that you can take a deep breath. And also that there's no pressure to remember it, right? But that's why having a practice like meditation is so nice, because you don't have to remember it. It just, your body sort of like reminds you that you can breathe. You can breathe into whatever it is that's happening. So, and taking that deep breath is kind of a revolutionary practice. Just when your body's like, I can do this, you know? And that's all I'll say. Or one more way of saying that is that when we're sort of like panicked, one might notice that the breath becomes labored. So then when the ability to take a deep breath is the opposite of that. And yeah, that's all I'll say. Thank you.
So I'm only going to read a small portion because this book, even though it's a children's picture book, would take a lot longer to read than the time that we actually have. On their trip, they passed a man wearing simple saffron-colored robes, standing alone on the road. The man had a kind and knowing smile. Although he had nothing more than his simple robes, he looked deeply relaxed and at ease. "Who is that?" Siddhartha asked. "He is a sadhu." "What's a sadhu?" "A sadhu is a holy man who dedicates his life to searching for the truth." "Could I become a holy man?" asked Siddhartha. "You could. Many people give up a normal life to search for truth." When they returned to the palace, a great party had begun, with dancing and playing and feasting of all kinds. But Siddhartha found sorry, it's a little hard reading upside down. No joy in it. He could not forget what he had seen. He thought about all the lovely ladies and strong, sorry, I'm going to do this differently. I'll just do it this way. He could not forget what he had seen. He thought about all the lovely ladies and strong men. He thought about the old man, the sick man, and the dead man. That night, while everyone slept, Siddhartha walked around the palace deep in thought. As he gazed at his wife and child, his heart filled with sadness, because he knew that everyone, no matter how beautiful, how strong, how rich, or how powerful, would one day experience old age, sickness, and death. This is a great and noble truth, he thought. More than anything, Siddhartha longed to free everyone from this suffering. Recalling the kind and knowing smile of the sadhu, he decided to leave the comforts of his home in search of the truth that could free people of sorrow. He asked Channa to prepare his horse, and together they left the palace. As they galloped farther and farther away, Siddhartha knew deep in his heart that he had made the right choice. Soon they came to a river. There Siddhartha cut his long hair and put on simple saffron robes of a holy man. He folded his old clothes carefully and gave them to his friend. Channa, he said, please take these back to my family. Tell them all that I will return once I have discovered how to be free from the suffering of old age, sickness, and death. I promise to share with them what I learn. Siddhartha wandered for years, far and wide, all across India. Eventually he came upon 5 holy men who lived in the forest in strict retreat, away from ordinary life. They didn't eat much, they didn't talk much, they didn't bathe much. They never played any games. The 5 men said that their way could help Siddhartha find the truth of why we suffer and how we can end it. So he decided to join them. But after a while, he became very thin and weak. One day, a group of girls passed by, singing, laughing, playing lutes. Siddhartha, hearing their joyful music, realized he had become terribly serious in his search. His body had grown so weak it was like the string of a lute pulled too tightly, ready to break at any moment. If I continue this strict way, he thought, my body may wither away before I find the truth. Then what good will I be? He walked down to the river to bathe. One of the girls, Sujata, offered him rice and milk. He ate for the first time in a very long while. The 5 holy men looked on and thought, he has given up his search for truth. Please eat, Siddhartha encouraged them. Starvation will not help you become free. The holy men said nothing and left Siddhartha by the river. Strengthened by the food, Siddhartha walked not far from the river. He came to an open meadow near the village of Bodhi. In the middle of the meadow stood a huge Bodhi tree. Just then, a grass cutter working in the meadow handed him a bundle of kusa grass. This grass will make an excellent cushion, thought Siddhartha. And so he made himself a seat with the grass beneath the Bodhi tree and vowed to himself, I will sit here until I find the truth and become free from suffering. So he sat. And and sat. All through the night, Siddhartha's thoughts and feelings came and went. Some were simple and ordinary, some were fantastically good, and some grew so strong and fierce they loomed like a demon in the sky. But Siddhartha did not move. He was not pulled by pleasant thoughts or harmed by frightening ones, and he discovered the noble truth that the cause of suffering is being attached to feeling and experience that all come and go. As the morning star rose in the eastern sky, yet another noble truth dawned in his heart. There is an end to suffering, he realized. For he himself had gone beyond all suffering. He had become the Buddha, the awakened one. He knew this beyond any doubt and did not need anyone else to tell him it was so. The earth is my witness, he said. He touched the earth, and the earth trembled. Seven weeks passed. The Buddha traveled to Sarnath, and once again he met the 5 holy men in a place called Deer Park. The moment they saw his face, bright, clear, and deeply calm, they knew he hadn't given up his search. He had found the freedom from all suffering. Please tell us what you have discovered, they asked him. The Buddha shared the first noble truth, that everyone suffers. He shared the second noble truth, the cause of suffering is our attachment. He shared the third noble truth, that there is an end to suffering. Finally, he shared the fourth noble truth. There is a path with many methods that leads to freedom from suffering, and every one of you can take it just as I have. The holy man felt inspired by the Buddha's words and became his first students. Wherever he went, the Buddha taught the path to freedom from suffering, called the Dharma, to all those he met, and he kept the promise to his family. When Prajapati, who had raised him with the tender love of a mother, heard the Dharma, she became the first nun. The Buddha's wife and son also joined the rest of his students to form a community of those who followed the path, and they were called the Sangha. And his father, the king, also found true freedom before he passed away. The Buddha traveled and taught for 45 years, and the Sangha grew. And as life neared its end, the Buddha and his community of students gathered in a quiet grove of sal trees near Kushinanagar. The Buddha laid down like a lion between 2 trees and gave a final teaching. All that is born dies. Dedicate yourself wholeheartedly to the path of freedom. Today there are Buddhists all over the world. Some are monks and nuns. Some are queens and kings. Some have jobs, and many are moms and dads. Wherever you are and whoever you are, you can find a perfect spot, just as the Buddha did, to sit and discover the truth for yourself.
Thank you all.